This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 502, Improving Business Productivity with Online Training Programs for Employees by Luke Smith with carlpullein.com. And I am Dan, I'm your host here. Happy Valentine's Day on this Monday, and welcome back to Optimal Startup Daily, or welcome for the first time if you are new here. This is where I read to you from some of the very best blogs on entrepreneurship. And we've got a post from Luke Smith, a guest writer on Carl Pullein's site, and I'll tell you a bit more about the site itself when I'm done with today's post. But let's get right to it now as we start optimizing your life. Improving Business Productivity with Online Training Programs for Employees by Luke Smith with carlpullein.com. Cultivating the growth of your employees is an ongoing challenge. On one hand, they're human beings, not robots. You need to treat them with respect and understand that they have a full life outside of work. On the other hand, you have business goals to achieve, and your employees are instrumental in making that happen. Finding the balance between grace and expectation can be difficult. Fortunately, you don't have to just use a carrot or a stick to incentivize them into loving their work. You can encourage employees to be more productive without manipulating them. And one of the best ways is with ongoing education through online training. Online training can be done without travel. For some companies, training requires plenty of travel. Travel is always expensive and time-consuming, and in this COVID-19 era, it's become even more difficult. Fortunately, online training doesn't require anyone to be on site. No travel means that the online training classes can fit around other work, which helps productivity right away. No more lost time driving to airports, waiting for layovers, and more. Instead, the only time away from daily tasks is the duration of the class. Because your employees aren't traveling, they can use the training immediately as well. There's no time spent coming back to the office, perhaps with a weekend in between, before they can start using the new skills. As a result, they'll remember more, and it will be more relevant to daily tasks. Finally, you can use online training to engage staff who are often excluded from traditional training options. For instance, those with family obligations, disabilities, or other hindrances to travel can still be trained in new methods and brought up to date with current best practices. Overall, online training is open to everyone, even those who would have been previously excluded due to low funding. Low-cost training means more staff can participate. There is nothing more frustrating than having to choose between your employees to determine who will be selected for training. One person might feel slighted and may become disengaged at work, and you might be accused of playing favorites when you're just trying to develop a promising employee. The good news is that with low-cost online training, you can allow everyone to participate. There are no favorites, no choosing one person's development over another. Everyone, regardless of location or whether they work remotely, has access. The low cost of online training also means that everyone has access to the same experts. More staff will be involved, and that boosts engagement and productivity. Best of all, you can tailor the training to help employees succeed no matter their training needs, as well as work collaboratively with them to ensure they're finding the most success in their training classes, whether that be through helping them budget their time, reducing other distractions, or something else. Whether someone needs a slower pace or a faster one, more repetition or less, videos or images, all options are available to cater to your employees' learning styles. Employees with this personalized online training will grow in their confidence and, in turn, their career as well. Training gives employees a sense of development and growth. There is nothing like a dead-end job to sap someone's engagement with their work. When employees have disengaged, their productivity plummets and they simply go through the motions to keep their job. To counteract this, online training can boost your staff's confidence in their work and help them as they move toward their goals. Training courses can even be customized to match specific employee objectives. When you develop employees and they can grow in their careers, you improve retention and save your company time and money while improving productivity. Employees are more capable and have a clear idea of where their careers are going. You can open up this opportunity for your employees as well as motivate them to participate by outlining increased compensation routes in your employee handbook for completing additional training and growing in their roles. Online training is a considerable benefit to any business. Online training can be customized to any business need. Many employers focus on using online training to improve employee performance and move careers forward. Those are both essential, but they are only part of the story. For example, you can use online training for any required continuing education depending on your industry. Many insurance companies, for instance, use online credits toward license renewals. You can also use these training programs to onboard new employees more effectively. Online training also motivates your employees without forcing competition, which many people don't enjoy. It helps everyone feel like they're moving forward. Finally, online training is easier to track than other forms of instruction. This means you can know at a glance whether everyone is up to date or someone is lagging behind. You can track the effectiveness of classes with performance metrics as well. Training is a significant need in every company for a variety of reasons. Online training makes it easier to reach all of those goals. Boost your company's productivity today. When people are well trained, they are more confident in executing their work. They make fewer mistakes and have better access to best practices that help things go more smoothly. This boosts employee productivity and retention. Well-trained staffers are more likely to be creative and come up with new innovative ideas. These ideas can be incorporated into the next training modules and disseminated to the entire workforce. Whether you want to do live classes with replays or create entirely self-paced modules, online training is the perfect answer to boosting your staff's productivity. There's no reason not to try it. You just listened to the post titled Improving Business Productivity with Online Training Programs for Employees by Luke Smith with carlpullein.com. I just learned about an unbelievable hack that I couldn't wait to tell you about. It's a fintech company called Masterworks. They give you access to one of the most exclusive investments in history, blue chip art. Not many people realize that blue chip art prices outpaced the S&P 500 by 164% from 1995 to 2021. But not everyone has millions to buy a Picasso, and that's why Masterworks is amazing. They let regular people like you and me invest in works by legends like Banksy, Basquiat, and Warhol. Here's how it works. Masterworks analyzed millions of data points to find quality paintings. After they go out and buy them, you can purchase shares representing an investment in those artworks on their platform. With over 330,000 users, demand is high, but you can get priority access with my special link. Just head to masterworks.art/OSD. That's masterworks.art/OSD. See important disclosures at masterworks.io/disclosures. And thank you to Luke. He is a writer and researcher turned blogger. And a bit about Carl, who runs the site. He is a renowned productivity and time management coach who has helped thousands of people around the world get better at managing their time and become more productive using technology they carry around with them every day. You can check out his podcast, which is called The Working With Podcast. He's also written 3 books on productivity and time management, and he also has a couple of courses, Time and Life Mastery and Your Digital Life. His purpose? To help people learn how to manage their time so they can enjoy their lives and build a life they are truly proud of. It's likely he'll be featured on Optimal Living Daily as well, so you can check out that show for more. And also be sure to come by carlpullein.com to show your support. You can see more about him, plus his podcast, coaching, courses, webinars, books, downloads, you name it, Carl's got it. But that should do it for today. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a happy Valentine's Day. And I will be back here tomorrow with you where your optimal life awaits.